All right, y'all. Today's a great day, man. I just got to the gym. I went way later than usual, though. I actually went around it's like 10 o'clock right now. I usually try to be there at 7:30, but I'm actually about to switch my regimen or my routine of how I go about things because I'm starting to challenge myself. So, for example, I've went after a lot of my goals and I would overpack myself with a whole bunch of goals at one time. Whereas though now it's like, all right, that hasn't worked for me. It might work for everybody else, but it hasn't worked for me. So I'm starting to add goals and new challenge to myself every month. So this first month and I say a half, I went the whole month to the gym straight, no days off, right? Now, what I'm planning on doing is I'm waking up earlier. So usually I was waking up at 7:30, 6:30, depending on where I had to be at in the morning. But I never missed the gym. But now, guaranteed, no matter what's going on, every day, I'm gonna wake up at 5:30 in the morning. That is my new challenge to myself. But with that, I'm adding a book to my morning time routine. Reason being is because I don't like going days not learning anything. That just doesn't sit right with me. I wanna maximize every single opportunity that I have to grow. So I'm doing that. And me and my girlfriend, we just cut out TV for the next 3 months. So no TV, right? Fellas, it's extremely important to have a partner who is on the same timing as you. Whether, you're in, e-commerce or fitness or sports, whatever that might look like. They don't have to be doing the same particular thing you're doing, but at least contribute to your growth and you're contributing to theirs. Something I want to come up here and talk to you about, I had to start with yapping. It was a saying I listened to about a couple days ago when I was in the gym. I start the treadmill, 30 minutes on an incline of 12, speed 3. I'm trying to cut a lot of fat I have because I done gained a lot of weight over the last month and a half. But this video, it was a motivation video, and dude had said something that was so prolific, man. It was it spoke to me in ways that I haven't heard a saying say, but it really resonated with me where I'm at right now. And really this next month's about to be great for me because it's the first month for me being back at a job. Not ideal, but I got an ideal job. And this job really does put back a lot of money into my savings. But in the video, it said, wherever you are, it's not who you are, it's just where you are, right? And a lot of the time when you're on your journey, things start, you start having uphill battles that it seems like every time you're getting to one step, you're taking 2 steps back because a new challenge or a hurdle starts to come in your way. And that can typically bring us down. It can make you go into thoughts that doesn't produce the best outcomes for you. You start going into negative thought patterns. And, you start to really look down on yourself, right? But something you always got to remember is that it's just that moment being where you at. Every step of your journey is going to come with a challenge. You just got to be ready to embrace it and run right into it, right? Even the least expected or the unexpected is I'm not saying you should expect the unexpected, but don't expect a clear path. Don't expect a clear path. And don't let whatever happens in the path make you. Don't let whatever in the path make you, man. You make who you're going to be every single day when you wake up. You're having a bad day. You feeling a little off. Got a little pimp right there. Yeah. I get it later. But yeah, if you're having a bad day or you feeling off, word to the wise, what Wes Watson said. He said, I said this in another video, but he said, motherfucker, you acting like you having a bad day and you telling yourself you're off. What the fuck you do this morning to make sure you're on? And that's so real because we'll wake up and do nothing. We'll sit down. We'll just sit on the edge of the bed, or we'll just keep laying down for longer periods. We start thinking about the whole day and start overthinking it. And we haven't taken one step yet to get out that bed and make it as productive and as conducive to your growth as much as possible. So when you're having moments and you might be in a spot where it's just uncomfortable, you're not liking where you are right now, and you just really want to change, you got to ask yourself, what are you doing to make that change happen in your life, and not letting the current circumstance make you. You know, if you start making yourself a very high worth, high value type of man or woman, you know, the things that surround you doesn't even affect you, man, because your worth is not in your pockets. It's not in the job you do, right? Your worth is in, you know, your character, your integrity, you know, how pleasing it is to talk to you and how you make people feel. You know, the kind of effect you have on other people, not only just towards yourself. And you know, that's valuable, man. That's valuable. So I know that sounds like, I won't say cliche, but it sounds like, all right, yeah, whatever. You know, I'd rather have the money. But I truly feel money follows those who are on that kind of time with their life. You know, where you got all your man things in order. You know, if you're doing what it is that needs to be done as a man or as a woman, a lot of other things start to fall in order, man. So I know that sounds crazy, because you could be like, shit, 21, 20 right now watching this, and this is like, shit, I'm a man now already. But you're gonna learn, bro. There's so much you have to learn every single year if you want to get to where you're trying to go. You're gonna have moments in your life where you're gonna think you got it all figured out. I've had that moment 1,000 times. I'm exaggerating, but seriously, I've had it a lot of times. It hasn't been one moment in my life since I was 19 that I was not focused on growth, bro. And personally, I'm not where I want to be at just yet. Not where I want to be at just yet. Not even on an aspect of who I see myself as. I'm not where I want to be at yet, because I've learned from myself personally, this journey of trying to grow and be the best man I can be, it might be a lifelong journey, honestly. It might just be a lifelong journey. And I'm okay with that. I'm really okay with that. So you got to make sure that whatever path or journey you're on, you're okay with whatever it's going to take for you to get there. And let you showing up every day, being the man you got to be or woman you got to be every day, make who you are, not your current circumstance. Regardless of what goes on, it can be raining and storming in my life, I'm going to get up, I'm going to go to that gym, I'm going to make sure I'm doing something productive for my mind, and I'm going to try to make an impact with the goals that I have set for myself, period. It don't matter if my bank account's at 0 or 10, 15, 20, 40, $50,000. It's not, nothing's changing, you know? So don't let the money make you, just make sure you're making the money. That's just what it is. Just make sure you're making it while you're doing what needs to be done. But I might leave you guys off with that, man. Like, this wasn't supposed to be a long-winded video. I just know that sometimes people will allow them circumstances, and when I'm talking, I'm sometimes just talking to myself. But I know how we get where I feel like all the odds are stacked against us, and we're just trying to figure out what the fuck are we gonna do next. And that's something that happens all the time until you got it all figured out, man. And you might never have it all figured out. But if you're doing what needs to be done to protect yourself from a bad situation, you'll be all right. So I love you guys. I'm gone, and I hope this message, you know, at least spoke to someone, man. And y'all have a blessed day. Peace.